There's a chicken over there. What do you mean? The stream's not really started yet. Unless it actually did start anyway, I don't know. There we go. We are live! Alive! Alive.
Yes. Wow. We are alive.
We are alive. We are alive. Hello, this is Colin.
Obviously.
And welcome to our brand new live
This
stream.
is Father over there.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Hello, this is
Shut
Colin.
up, man.
Hello, this is Colin. Welcome to our brand new...
Don't sound like a...
Oh, be quiet! This is how every stream starts with you like trying to copy me.
Go on then.
Okay, good. Hello, this is Colin. Welcome to our brand new live stream today. Well, obviously you've seen by the title we're doing the same thing we've been doing all week, watching watching Nightmare Horror Stories again because. Shut up! So, you can probably tell who I'm joined by. Well, one of them.
Elliot, hi. And we got Andrea.
Andrea.
Oh.
We're basically determined today. That's Andrew's name if he was a girl. So,
Andrew, whenever I call Andrew Andrea, he calls me Ellie. Great.
What about me?
Caramel.
No, what would be my name if I was a girl?
What? I don't know.
My name's too hard to pick out.
Cow. Yeah, cow.
A cow.
No, cow. Look. Just cow.
That's a bit dumb.
Cow. Say cow.
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 Cow. Oh
I'm
yeah.
not saying cow. I mean like CALL.
That not really because it's CAL. My art.
No, it's not.
It is. Because some people call me Cal, and there's like CAL. There's one L.
Call you coward as well.
What? I heard that.
You didn't.
I did.
What did I say then?
Some people call you coward as well.
Yeah, coward.
Shut up. I'm skinny. I'm skinny as a twig. You won't be able to see me, innit?
You're skinny as a twig.
Yeah.
You won't even see me in it. What sentence that is?
English.
You don't know English. Wait, what?
Yes, you do not know English. I'm just sorting out my camera quick.
What was that?
I'm sorting out my camera, bro.
Camera, bro.
Oh shite, my camera falling off.
Wait there. I'm taking my crisps.
Sorry about that, my camera fell off. Oops.
So no.
Oh no, to me timbers.
I'm not saying something, so I'm craving a bag of crisps.
And I'm craving for you to be quiet.
Okay, then I won't talk.
I'm joking, calm down. Okay. So, if you want to know how my day's been, well, it's been crap because we've had school in here. Big man, he's
I can still hear you.
I didn't talk. I'm not talking to you. So.
What's the best lesson you have had before?
What?
I said, what's the best lesson you have done today?
No, you didn't. You said.
Father.
What?
Got him, gay. Backside.
Oh, well, how's everyone's Wednesday? Well, evening. Well, I don't know if it's kind of evening or afternoon. I can't tell. Is it evening?
Mine has been not too bad. How's yours?
Well, we've been seeing each other all day, so my day's pretty much the same as yours.
God!
Shite. But I've been quite busy from like 3 o'clock to like 5 o'clock. No, not 5 o'clock. What am I on about? Like 4:30. I'll tell you why. Well, I don't really know if busy is like the right word, but busy then I usually am at like after school hours.
Why?
How does school stop when Elliot's back? Oh my God.
Okay.
By the way, I know people are a bit disappointed that Epic Wars documented today, but do not worry. So, like, some days we will be doing it Sunday, only because, like, reasons. Because I don't think Andrew never could sit through, like, a 2-hour live stream with me and an hour-long Epic Wars video. I don't think that's going to happen, is it? So...
Probably not, no.
Yeah, so that's why we're doing it Sunday. So we're basically doing these live streams all week, but not Sunday, because we're going to do double uploads, so don't worry, there will be twice a week, though. But we're not going to be doing what we originally planned last episode, so be ready for that.
Okay.
Be ready, geezers. Epic Worlds are returning on Sunday. I'm really excited for it. But I just want to do these live streams because they're simple and they're like the simplest thing to do. Because I don't have to design anything. All I could just do is sit here, talk with you two geezers, watch horror stories, and that's me done.
Spooky.
It's the most like simplest thing to do. This
Yeah.
is like the kind of thing I want to do, like on a weekday. By the way, you could probably tell I've had PE today in it because I'm wearing my purple top thing, whatever. I don't know, you probably can't. It depends if you're watching it from my school, to be honest, which is highly doubt, but why not? I could be helpful. I don't know why I talked that quick then. I'm not in Wales.
I know.
No, I'm not in Wales. I'm in England. No, I'm in English. I've said I'm in England. You can probably tell I'm in England because of my cup of tea. Please don't spill it. Please don't spill it. Please don't spill it. I want to show you my cup of tea. Hey. Imagine just spilled it on my leg for the whole stream. Your geezer's got his Your geezer got his Mario cup in it. He's walking with the Mario. He's walking with them. I just got some of my eyeglass.
Can you name every person on your cup?
Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Rosalina, Waluigi, Random Koopa, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Wario, Daisy.
That's your question.
What? Hold on, Andrew told me because I got my Mario cup. How many characters do I know for my cup?
Mario
Ready?
Kart.
Mario cup.
Cup.
So ready? Let me name all of them. Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Rosalina, Waluigi, Koopa,
Luigi.
Luigi, Bowser, Donkey Kong, Wario, a random Goomba, Daisy, Toad, and Peach. There you go. Because you can see from the stream all of them rocking there. There you go.
You can see from the stream all them rocking.
You can see like basically all of them. Like I wasn't making it up.
Oh, can you know?
So I've got as you probably know by now, I've been quite busy from 3 o'clock to like 4:30, and I've been
my sister's tooth just fell out and she just showed me her hand.
What? Okay.
Like I really wanted to see that.
See, so yeah. So I don't know busy though I would, but I've been to McDonald's. Hey.
Wow.
You went to McDonald's without me?
Yeah.
How could you? Why couldn't your sister pick me up as well?
She doesn't know where you live, you idiot stick.
No, from school.
Because you never asked.
Wait, what?
You never. Yeah, he never asked.
Get this line.
You never asked, so.
I'm joking.
So yeah, if you would have asked, then I probably would have. You probably would have, Mackies. So Hannah, no.
Wait. Let me guess what you had from there.
No.
Did you have?
No, let me just tell. Let me just tell. No, let me just say I had a plain hamburger because why not? I love plain stuff. A medium chips.
You went to McDonald's and you had a plain hamburger.
Yes, I don't like. I'm allergic to those cheese. I'm allergic.
Oh yeah, he's allergic to McDonald's cheese.
What?
And there's Elliot.
Oh,
that
God.
doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense.
I know.
So basically.
I'm sorry, but like.
No, I had like weird
You're allergic to McDonald's cheese, but not normal cheese.
No, I don't know.
Well, that doesn't make sense then.
You don't make sense.
Yeah, no, but like your hairline doesn't either.
No, Andrew's hair. No, I think you're talking about Andrew there because he's got the biggest.
Oh no, we should say about Ryan's. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, the reason he actually has.
Wait, what were we talking about in science?
Angelina.
Oh, basically, you know how you've carried on genes from your parents.
No. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Stop saying. Right. I said to Andrew, "Oh, can I get a free pair of jeans?" Hello?
What are you on about?
Did you hear me?
Yes, I don't get it.
What? Oh my god, I'm 1 HP!
I don't get what you're on about. I really don't get it.
You don't get it?
No.
How?
I don't.
You know jeans are clothing?
No.
Please
No.
have
What?
jeans are clothing.
Get up.
Cal,
Have you ever wore jeans?
Jeans?
yes.
Yes. the
Jeans.
girls' Jeans.
Jeans
Oh
with
my god.
Cal, please answer me, yes or no.
I don't. Maybe.
I don't
I mean,
maybe.
you sang in front of your whole family, didn't you? I saw it on Facebook.
Facebook. Who has Facebook in 2021? You're old. You're sad.
Well, Facebook.
Facebook is like when you Google, when did Facebook come out? Yeah, when we
Please
just
tell me I'm not searching Google Facebook is.
Something.
how old is Facebook? Since 2004.
So,
It's like it's all. Oh my god. It's like 16 something years old, mate. 16, 17 years old.
17, yeah.
17 years old. You're sad.
Callum, everyone's parents has Facebook. If yours don't, then they're not normal.
You do. I don't because I don't
No,
need.
no, I'm on about your parents.
I'm on about myself.
I'm about mine's hairline.
Well, Ryan's hairline doesn't look as bad as it did. As Andrew's doesn't look. As Andrew,
You seriously just say that?
Andrew's hairline looks worse.
Thanks.
No, it blows in the wind, man. I'm not even joking.
Andrew, how'd you get that annoyed when I mess up your hair?
Andrew Reader.
Because it's annoying.
So yeah, as I was saying, Epic War will return
It's
soon.
called a bit of banter.
It's called. Shut up! I'm trying to speak to my audience.
You what?
You what? So yeah.
You what?
Hold on, you. Shoot me, Timbers. Shut
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
shut
yeah,
up, you
yeah.
scared. You want to take this outside? So,
Oh.
Epic War will return Sunday.
That's not it.
Oh, shut up! Hold on, I need burp.
Go on then.
I'm trying to burp. Hold on.
Ew.
I can't help it.
Just go,
I just downed a cup of tea.
Can't do this.
I already done it. My burp's gone. So,
Oh,
Epic War.
why'd you down a cup of tea? Why don't you just enjoy them?
I do enjoy them and down them.
So why'd you down them?
Because I enjoy it.
So you enjoy Emily's... What?
You don't know we're live, you know that, don't you?
What?
We're live, don't you? We know we're live. We know that, don't you?
Oh, I forgot.
How do you forget that we're live? We've been live for like 13 minutes.
I forgot.
I can't
We've
be
been
live for like 13 minutes.
13 minutes.
Yes.
Around like 40 seconds.
Oh, you actually got that. Well done.
I forgot.
How do you forget that? I said hello. I'm trying to talk to the audience. I wouldn't be talking to a play camera then. You bloody chicken. So yeah, as I was saying, Epic War will return Sunday, but we've got a surprise for you as well. So stay tuned.
Nice surprise for you as well.
Stay tuned.
But stay tuned.
Yeah, for Sunday.
Stay cooked like a grenade.
Why are we talking about grenades? This
What?
This is not. I don't know.
It's a gun show.
Your gun show.
Thanks.
Right, like I'm just gonna like.
I just need your PS4 turn on.
I know, because I need to get YouTube up, because I didn't do that yet.
I'm looking at it.
I didn't get YouTube up yet.
Stop lying.
I swear, you're like, I know, like a couple of students, like yeah, Ryan, you could probably tell, not joining us today, but
It's because he's asleep.
well, we'll try to get him in for one of these streams at least. So that's easy said than
He's
done.
asleep, that's why.
That's easy said than done, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've actually not been on Epic World since the last video, so
Oh, yeah.
I actually haven't. I've been doing these streams. The only time I've been online is to do these.
Are you sure, Callum?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on,
That's
one
the
second.
noise again.
Oh, bye, Andrew. Bye, Andrew.
I'm back.
You didn't go
How are
anywhere.
you back? You literally went for 2 seconds.
You barely even went anywhere.
Exactly. He's probably like, Mummy, can you make me a cup of tea, please?
Mummy, we need one of those bell things. Like, the bell
No,
things.
I actually sneezed.
Why do you
no
not
one says
sneeze?
that.
Why do you need to take your headset off to sneeze? I don't.
Exactly. Oh, I know why. It's okay, Andrew.
Right.
Oh.
I think you've had enough of me. We've been on for 16 minutes and I've not even watched the story yet. Oops. I forgot we were even supposed to do that.
No, why don't we just talk?
We could do like a podcast stream. That would be fun, but not today.
Okay.
So the first story we're gonna. Oh my god! I swear, I swear, I know you don't listen in school, but you don't need to talk over me. Because he always tries to talk to me and so goes like, "Hi, Callum, nothing." I thought you were going on Forza, Elliot. You're still on Tom. What's his face? Rainbow 60s, whatever. Rainbow 60s. It says Tom Crazy's Rainbow Six Siege. Tom Crazy's.
What? It's Tom Clancy's Rainbow Sixes.
Oh.
Oh.
I can't be. Right. Then, are you ready to get into the 3 disturbing true stories that happened in amusement parks?
No.
Yes.
Before we start the story, I'm not like every time something scary pops up, it's gonna switch over to my view, so you can
Is it
switch.
because little people so don't have to watch scary stuff?
No, it's just so they don't get fully scared, and they can actually go bed tonight, right, without feeling scared from any of these stories.
Seriously?
Yeah. Shut you.
Oh God.
Do you hear this?
2 of my closest friends, Trevor and Kevin, always love to go on late-night adventures. I have so many fond memories going on creepy midnight explorations.
Oh, you're all aren't you?
But I have some not-so-great ones as well. However, the worst experience was the night we went to Joyland Amusement Park in Kansas, an abandoned park surrounded by a somewhat typical suburban area. We lived only 10 minutes away from the park, so we figured it would be our next late-night destination. We always brought our Phoenix flashlights, backpacks, and boots whenever we went to places like this. Today, mostly everything in Joyland Amusement Park has been torn down, but this was back in like 2011 or 2012, and at that time, most of the buildings and rides were still standing. We pulled up on a side road next to the parking lot since it seemed a lot less sketchy than pulling up into the parking lot itself. Then we figured we should just pull up onto the grass next to the woods by the park, because God forbid if a cop would drive down the road. Kevin led the way while Trevor and I followed behind, talking to each other, sometimes joking about how much more eager Kevin was to move ahead than
What are
we
you
were.
doing? You keep eating.
We kept our voices low, however, because we never knew if there might still be security in places like this. All the carnival shacks that once held concessions and games had now been ransacked, trashed with cans and bottles, and sprayed with graffiti. It was basically the scene that you would expect to see in an amusement park that had been abandoned for years. Even though the park was surrounded by suburbs, it was kind of encased in by woods in almost all directions. So instead of late-night traffic, all we heard were crickets and other night creatures. It added to the experience because, to be honest, all 3 of us in the
I can't be arsed.
out. We walked into another carnival game stand. This one with the paintings at top still not completely worn away or graffitied over. It had some smiling cartoon character holding a dart gun, so I'm guessing it was some kind of target.
Is this Fortnite?
Now it was just rubble and litter on the ground.
Like a cartoon holding a gun.
Glass bottle breaking not too far away. When we turned
What
in
if it's
that
that banana
direction, it became
skin?
clear it definitely came from the bigger looking building. Perplexed and kind of shaken, the 3 of us went in that direction. We stopped probably
Wait a
two-thirds
minute.
of the...
Wait a minute. I want to see if there's like any scary imagery. Because why not?
Imagery.
Because I always check that. I forgot to check it. I don't think there is much. No, there isn't. Huh. There isn't any
Yeah,
in this
okay,
video.
let's go.
Oh, good
way
start.
there, when we saw someone standing in the corner of what was once called the Wacky Shack attraction.
Not the Watty Shack.
The person was legitimately just standing, facing the
That sounds
corner
like
wall
my
of the
house.
entrance. I whispered at my friends to back away slowly. There was clearly something wrong with this person.
Something wrong with
We didn't
you?
want them to hear us. We backed away, trying to avoid making any noise. It was almost like something out of a cliche horror movie when either Kevin or Trevor stepped on a beer can.
Bloody
which
hell,
made a really
Elliot.
loud crunch. The person
Scared me.
standing in the corner turned their head and looked at us. But the speed in which they turned their head was what really scared me. It was almost like a deer. We could now see it was a man. He had a deranged look on his face. The three of us simply walked quickly away. We didn't run because that would only be more cause for this person to chase us.
Run, Forrest, run!
We made it to the woods where we would cut through to get to the car.
Andrew,
Halfway there, Kevin
Yeah.
looks back and mutters,
I'm coming on that game now.
We look
Okay.
back and see the guy just standing stiff next to a tree in the
The one that
distance.
no one.
Forza the Horizon 4 instead of
Running
Tom
seemed like our only
Crazy's
sensible
Rainbow
option at this
16.
point.
You can't even say it.
I
It
can't.
didn't take long before we were at the car. We screamed
Tom
at Kevin to
Crazy's
unlock
Rainbow
it and
16.
fumbled for his keys. As we got into the car and looked out the windows, we could all see him again.
Clancy's Rainbow
This
16.
time once again standing stiff like a statue.
Rainbow
hunched over by the
16.
tree line to the woods.
Tom Crazy's
Kevin
Rainbow
drove
16.
off, and Trevor and I screamed out
It is
taunts
Tom
to the man.
Crazy.
That didn't mean we weren't still absolutely shaken permanently. It's scary to think that none of us ever actually saw that weird man move. He seemed to always be standing still whenever we saw him.
By the way, Andrew, I'm on my steering wheel.
Okay.
Okay.
I was taking my family on a road trip to South Florida. It was a long 2-day drive, and I could tell my kids were getting restless.
2 days?
I saw a sign for an amusement park zoom by on the parkway.
Who drives for 2
So I
days?
figured I'd treat my kids and take
I
them
have
to an
no
amusement
idea.
park for a couple hours.
What?
It was late already anyway,
No.
so
Drives for 2 days.
Because this geezer basically just drove, I don't know where to, for 2 days straight.
Because this is India.
Is it?
What?
Nothing.
No, tell me.
I said because this is India.
I don't think it is India. I don't think you would have mentioned that already. I'm scared of you.
Den.
we were just going to
Can't
stop at
miss
the hotel
nothing.
soon.
What?
I figured
I
I
heard
might as
that.
well. My wife and I followed our 2 kids, Tommy, 7, and Trish, 5. They ran ahead of us to find a ride they wanted to go on.
Goody goody yum yum.
I had to admit, this was one pathetic looking amusement park. There weren't many
Gucci
other people
Gucci.
there. There weren't many attractions either.
Gucci.
More than half of what appeared
Gucci.
to once be attractions and games were now just empty stands and
Gucci.
buildings.
Tris.
As long as the kids were happy, though, that's all that really mattered. Tommy was running so far ahead, pointing at one of the rides ahead in the dark. I thought for sure he was pointing to the Ferris wheel.
What?
But when he made an unexpected turn left and out of
Don't
sight,
tell you everything.
my wife and I screamed for him to come back here immediately.
Why
When he
would you
didn't
ask
come
that
back,
question?
I
I'm
told
watching
my
a
wife
horror
to
story.
wait
Shut
there
up.
with Trish while I ran as fast as I could to chase
looking
after
on
Tommy.
Facebook.
I couldn't find him anywhere though. My heart began to race.
Andrew, don't text him that.
Okay.
Tell me now.
No.
I'll text you after the video.
Dave. Andrew, I
The
found your
feeling
dad.
of losing your small child is a painfully scary feeling that will literally make you feel sick inside.
Wow, that's a
I
surprise.
stood in place looking around in a full 360 motion,
Are you
breathing
sure?
heavily,
Imagine the
afraid
count.
someone might have taken my son. I ran to the
Oh,
nearest
listen,
worker I
I'm
could
just sending you a
find
picture.
and gave them my son's description. They called on a loudspeaker for Tommy to come to the front entrance.
A date with
In
friends.
the meantime, I still ran all over the place searching for him.
Andrew, is that him?
I stopped dead in my tracks, and I felt my heart drop when I found him.
Oh my god, that's not
He was over by a wall of bushes
Come
next
there,
to a bathroom
is it?
building.
Oh my
He was
god.
talking to someone who was apparently in the bushes.
Oh, I dated your
Then
friend,
it looked like he
there
was
you go.
pulled
Oi!
into the bushes.
What?
Shut up!
I screamed Tommy's name as I took a break
Okay,
for the
there he
bushes.
Oi! Shut
Oh,
it!
yeah?
Shut it!
No!
Stop talking over. I barely heard what he said then.
I can't do that, Andrew.
Shut up! You're supposed to be watching these as well. You have to listen to these as well.
I'm there, yeah, I'm not looking there.
Well, you obviously are, because you basically talk over the man.
There was nobody around to serve as a witness or come and help me. I got to the bushes and heard Tommy
What
talking to
what?
someone.
Shut up.
I didn't hear the other person's voice, though. I pushed my way through the bushes and saw Tommy being pulled. I didn't see by who, though. I ran to him and pulled him, but I felt something else on the other side of another layer of bushes pulling him in that direction. But quickly, whatever it was let go, and I pulled Tommy into my arms. I told him to wait there as I pushed my way through more bushes to a small opening surrounded by trees.
Gosh.
There was no one in sight. I had no idea how whoever it was could have gotten away that quickly. I still don't.
Andrew.
When I got back to my son, I took him back in public eye of the park and put my hands on his shoulders, shaking him as I was asking him who he was walking with. He said he was following some guy named George. He said George was a lot older than him.
George Farrell.
I took him back to the front entrance of the
Jimmy
amusement
Fowler.
park and had him describe George to the workers.
What?
He said they'd
Nothing.
keep a sharp lookout for him, and we promptly left the park. We went straight to a hotel, and the rest of our trip from there was normal, except for the fact that I couldn't get the incident out of my head.
What? I think your son's mum. Oh my god, will you two be quiet?
I used to work at
You're both of
a
us to these stories as well, not just me.
USA.
You're both in the title.
No, not the video game. There was an actual amusement park called Thrillville. It was very tiny and secluded though, so don't picture a big place like Six Flags or something in your head. I never enjoyed working there because my shift would always be something different every day, and there was an insane amount of weirdos there. But that's irrelevant. The park closed in 2007, and ever since, I've been from job to job in a shitty country-ass town.
Oh, Gigo.
One cloud evening on
Weirdos.
2009,
Oh,
I decided it would
No, I
be
can't
fun
be
to go check
asked.
out what's become of Thrillville, since it had been shut down and abandoned for 2 years at the time. I pulled up to the parking lot, which was of course empty.
Andrew
The
is
grass surrounding the park was now overgrown, and the overgrown grass waved around in the breeze, suggesting an incoming storm. Sneaking in was easy, considering it wasn't fenced off or anything, but it was clear some things had already been torn down. Still, at the time, mostly everything was still standing, but it had become so much creepier now. I began to feel tiny rain droplets, but I didn't really care. I was dressed for rain anyway. Walking around the park
So was I.
creepy, but the first really disturbing thing didn't actually
were
happen
ya?
until I heard something stutter behind me.
That's just
To
lovely,
be honest, I
isn't it?
couldn't tell if it was a person or an animal, but something was
Absolutely
definitely there.
splendid.
I didn't see anything though, so I just pressed onward, choosing to ignore it. I was snapping constant pictures with my Canon camera that I took along. because
Canon
for a
camera.
few months I was kind of into photography. You know, a passing interest. I snapped away at different buildings, the defunct roller coaster, the big
Canon
old yellow
camera
slide that was now covered in mud stains. Then there were the buildings like the bathrooms, the main office, the varying maintenance shacks. I decided I would start with the bathrooms. I don't know why I thought that would be interesting, but I did.
Oh, well, hold on, mate.
I stepped into the men's side of the bathrooms, which was obviously pitch black inside. The lights no longer worked, so I had to turn on the flash on my camera, kind of like that scene from the first Saw movie.
Ah!
I took a picture of the sink and mirror and checked the image quality.
We're literally like not even 30 minutes in.
I bet he just got scared.
Yeah, it was like he took a picture, but why did he have to actually show it? We get it. You took a picture, mate. We're not even 30 minutes in, and this is basically what it got me. We're at 29 minutes in.
The light flash on my camera was very bright, so pictures in the dark always came out clear. Then I heard the slightest little ting sound. It came from the side
I'm
of the
switching over to
bathroom
my
with
view just in
stalls.
case, because I don't
They called
trust
out,
it.
"Is someone in here?" There were 2 stalls from what I remember. I went over to the first stall and pushed the stall door open slowly. I aimed my camera into the stall and took the picture. The light revealed
It is
nothing
down,
but
what are you on
the
about?
Say
I moved on to the next
I'm
stall,
hiding.
pushed the door open. With
why?
this one, I was having trouble drawing up the nerve to take the
Are you
picture.
not scared?
I took about
Maybe.
5 seconds before I pressed
Maybe.
the button, and the camera light flashed. And in that brief moment of light,
Oh god, maybe there was something there.
I saw a tall figure looming down at me.
Is it lucky I turned over to my view,
I
innit?
shut the stall door and screamed as I ran back
Yeah.
outside to the light and to my car. When I got to my car, I checked the picture I captured in that stall. In the picture was a figure, probably 6'3".
Hey, that's my height.
But for some reason, the face was blurry.
6'3".
I couldn't
Yeah, hold
see
on.
any distinguishing features.
After the
but it seemed to be
wait a
man.
minute, I'll show you in a minute.
As I browsed through some of the other photos,
You are not
I picked up on
6'3".
Shut
something
up!
disturbing.
I'm
4
I'm
photos out of
not
10.
like
I found what appeared to be a
5'4",
person hiding somewhere in the distance,
Oh.
but always seemed to be staring at me.
How tall are you
In
at?
2 pictures, the person was in the
4
woods.
foot 2.
In 2 others, they were
I was
behind
gonna say like
buildings
4
or
or 5.
rides.
I was gonna say from like 4 or
I never
5.
sent those pictures from my camera onto my computer.
Are
I
you?
think they're still on the camera.
Hold up.
I just haven't seen it in years.
Okay,
It might be in my
okay.
attic. If I find it, I'll post them online. But I quite frankly never want to see that picture again.
Okay, so let me just show you my height before we move on to another story.
Okay.
You might want to watch the stream for this bit.
I'm watching right now.
You can't even see. Hold on. You can't even see me.
Okay, now you're standing up.
You can't even see me, fam.
No, and why are you dancing?
You can't see me. I'm that big. I'm like up to my curtain. You can barely see my. You can't even see this bit of my body or my legs.
I can just about see your buttons on your top. Tell him, stop dancing! Oh my god, what are you doing?
I'm trying to do that little Fortnite dance. Ugh.
Well, it's not exactly working.
You're not even watching the stream, so you don't even know.
I am.
You're not. Because it only says Andrew's watching. What am I doing right now then? Andrew, Elliot, what am I doing right now then?
Oh, nothing. Go up.
No!
You're dancing. You're trying to do others justice.
I'm trying to do the weird Fortnite dance, whatever it's called. Okay, so now we're going to watch retail stories. I've not seen... Oh my god. I don't even know what that even is, to be honest. But
I think there's a shop.
probably, I don't know. But for me, just finding because I lost it. So. There it goes. Ready? 5.
House in my room. What the heck's that noise?
Okay, ready? Next story. I'm not gonna keep pausing it. Do not worry.
What the?
It's my headset.
Let me just see if there's like any scary imagery in this.
What? Oh my god, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay.
Kind of, like 10 minutes in. Like kind of.
Instant love.
So I'm just gonna have to switch up and keep looking and then, yeah, you know what I mean.
I work at a CVS open 24 hours a day. I've been working at this location for 3 years now, and I'm one of the higher-ups.
Oh
I agreed to take on the overnight shifts because I believe it helps my chances of getting another promotion.
my god.
I like to be on my boss's good side. There would only be one employee working the 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. shift, as that's all that's really needed. Once the pharmacy opens at 9 a.m., that's when business usually picks up. The 2 employees before me left after I was set up. At my hours, so few customers come in that my job varies from cash register to simply stock working.
I could just do
The people at the
parkour
front
skills
door
in
that
there
would go off
while
would
I'm
alert
doing
me when
nothing.
a customer would enter, so I'd know when to go back to the register and wait. A few hours into my shift, I went back to the register to check my phone, which I had charging. and I had a new voicemail from an unknown number. I pulled it up and listened. There was some weird voice on the other end that I couldn't tell belonged to a male or a female. And I couldn't understand what they were saying. Like, the sound quality was terrible.
Andrew,
The transcription was unavailable for that reason.
check your phone.
Obviously, I just ignored it because everyone gets
Why?
weird calls.
Oh, don't talk over
I
this.
continued doing stock work.
Why would you
The
send
phone
him a
started to go
message?
off.
You're literally talking to
Pulled
him.
out
Oh my
phone.
god.
I saw a bunch of texts from that number that just called. The
Because
first text said, "Call back when you can." The
Shush.
second one said, "I know you're at work. I'm coming to visit."
No, I said talk because I want you to react to this like Andrew, me and Andrew did yesterday because you barely talked. So there's a severe difference. Shit, I just dropped my controller.
Oh no.
The third one said, "What time are you working till?" I had no idea what
6
this could
o'clock at
be.
night.
I texted back.
No,
"Who
it's
the hell
12
is
a.m.
this?"
to 8
The
a.m.
typing bubble popped up for like 20 seconds.
So
And then
midnight to
I
8
didn't
a.m.
respond to that.
Okay.
Okay. A little unnerving, yes.
You're a bit
I
nervous.
still had to go about my work.
Oh,
Eventually, I heard the ding by the front door, alerting me someone entered. So I went back to the register and waited. I didn't see anyone walking around, though. And I waited there for quite a while, actually. Eventually, I just decided, okay, that's enough waiting, and went back to stocking shelves.
Andrew, is that a
I'd
sneeze?
say it was around 2 a.m.,
Maybe.
a couple hours into my shift. I got a new cart full of items for the back section, this time beauty products, the second aisle in the store. I brought the cart over there and noticed a woman in the corner of the next aisle over, the first aisle. I stepped into that aisle and looked down, asking if she needed any help. She was looking down at one of the products in the corner. She didn't acknowledge me.
they're in that product in the
I
corner.
just felt awkward, so I left her alone. I walked back to the register just to wait there for her to finish up, and then I started getting more texts from that number. I was basically getting spammed with random messages that made no sense, except one that said, "I'm here." So I said screw it, and I called the number. I heard a ringing sound coming from inside the store, and my heart started beating twice as fast. I felt a heavy feeling in my throat.
Just run out the
I
store.
canceled the call, and the ringing had stopped. I brought myself to walk over to that last aisle again, where the ringing was coming from. That woman was still there in that corner. I yelled, "Joke's over, I'm calling the cops, whoever you are." I almost knew it had to be some girl I knew playing a prank on me. I went back around the counter because for some reason I felt safer there.
Yeah.
I really didn't
I'm
want to
going
call
to
the
think, you
police
know.
though.
Okay.
Instead I called my best friend, who picked up on the first try.
Can't do the
I asked him to
dance.
think
Oh,
of
I thought I
anyone
know
he
you watched
knew
on the stream.
in that hair who had my number and who played a prank on me like this.
For like 2 minutes.
He guessed a few names, based on the body shape of that woman. It was none of them. My friend told me to just stop being a pussy since it was a girl.
Oh, pfft.
I told him, alright, whatever, and hung up the phone. I was about to suck it up and walk over there when I noticed her, peering half of her head from around the corner of the beauty aisle. She had
Ah!
me kneeling down too, because the shelf in that aisle is lower than the rest.
Bloody hell.
The first thing
I don't think
noticed
I could do
was
this.
blood trickling down her cheeks. She was smiling, and I heard her making these fucked up laughing sounds. It looked like she cut the skin off her cheeks right next to her lips. This was when I realized
I'm just
she wasn't our age.
turning over to my view
It
until
looked
that
like she was
thing's
anywhere
gone.
from 30 to 40. I took one step closer, and I recognized her.
Hello,
It was
love.
this lady with serious mental issues who had DM'd me with a fake account before. And as far as I knew, she was dangerous and was supposed to be in some psychiatric center.
Just run out,
She
innit?
must have gotten my number through my Instagram, which I have set as a public figure profile, which includes my phone number. Seeing half her bloody...
Oh my god, why would you do that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, you fake person. Why would you set your mobile number on your Instagram? You're basically asking for this to happen.
face peering at me and smiling made me want to yak.
Yeah.
I yelled at her to get away or I'd stab her.
Get away from me now, fam.
I ran to one of the back aisles and hid from her.
Oh,
I only sighed a breath of relief when I heard the
I
beep of the
don't
front
know,
door go off.
Okay, I'll come to you now.
I went to go check if she was still there.
I'm
She
2 miles
wasn't.
away.
So I called 911 and had the police take a report, showed them the CCTV footage, and warned them of her name and that she had serious mental issues.
But I didn't mean to switch over to my view
The
then.
officers were very nice and told me they'd be in the immediate area in case she returned. I blocked the number she was texting me from, and I like to think the police contacted her family.
Why? Just say, I hope they caught her. Who cares about the family?
Story 2.
I used to work the dairy aisle in a grocery store. It was the worst job I ever had.
Why? How many
A lot
jobs
of
have you
heavy
had?
lifting, expired
One.
dairy products, and shivering. The big dairy cooler was in the back of the store, in the area where all the
Well, this is the
groceries
best
get
job
to be
I've ever had,
stocked
and
with
I'm like
shovels
14.
and cabs. I would often just chill in the dairy cooler, no pun intended, because the supervisors on duty would never think to check on me in there.
Oh no, you cannot touch me! No, no, no.
Anyway, one night I was working till 10 p.m. The store got quiet past 9. However, Mr. Senko, the supervisor who was a pain in the ass, was on duty. So after stocking the milk cartons one more time for the night,
Yeah,
I
I
brought
do it
everything to the
here,
back
10.
area again.
9, 8,
What?
On my way back to the dairy
1.
cooler to just hide and chill in there, I saw
Why,
very
we watching?
briefly, for like half a second, the face of
Oh,
someone
the
through the
blue
glass
map,
of the
yeah.
cooler door. But
Oh,
they
the
either
jump
just ducked down or faded away out of my view. Who was in there? I went through the doors to see. I got hit with that blast of cold air and the loud sound of the giant
Yeah.
refrigerator blowing cold air into the room.
Boxes.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'll show you my starters. Ready?
I don't know.
Some crates of milk.
I'm gonna keep it on my view just for a minute, because I don't
3,
know.
2, 1.
There were many places to hide behind the giant piles of boxes, but no one was in there.
How much
So I
was
did my
I got?
usual. I sat on an empty milk crate hidden behind a big pile of boxes.
And 70
Suddenly, the
and
lights in the
98.
cooler turned off. It went almost pitch dark, besides the light from outside the cooler
Oh, okay.
coming in through the glass of the door.
Get into the...
I had a mini freak out because I thought Mr. Senko knew I was in here and was basically signaling for me to come out. I stood up and came out from around the boxes, and then I froze. Something was blocking partial view of the two cooler doors. There was a silhouette of a really tall person right in front of me. It couldn't be Mr. Senko because he was kind of short.
Oh god.
The figure right in front of me had to be a foot taller than me.
Anyone could be a foot. No one could be a foot taller than me, fam.
Suddenly, the light flickered back on, and the figure I thought I saw right in front of me was no longer there. I nervously walked around where I thought I saw something standing. I even waved my hand through the air in that spot.
Hello!
I somehow felt like I wasn't alone in there. So I burst through the doors and shut the dairy cooler light. I peeked inside now with the light off, but that figure I saw in there just a moment ago was still gone. I threw my apron off and clocked out early. I didn't care if Mr. Senko would be mad. I just needed to get out of there. That was the one paranormal thing to ever happen in my life.
Dun dun dun.
That wasn't scary at all. Oh my god. Come on, geezers.
I do overnight stock shifts for various local Lowe's.
Okay, I think this is the one that I was a bit cautious about. Yeah, it is as well.
All I do is work whichever.
I'm just gonna switch over to my for this.
the night, usually dependent on which location is having the most business.
These are still images. All you need to know is the audio.
Unload trucks, operate forklifts in the back section and throughout the store, and do night stock work. The trucker on duty that night was Paul, the only other guy with me that night. Once we successfully unloaded the truck, he helped me sort them in the back room before going off to do another pickup with the truck. So I was left alone to continue work as normal. Nothing I wasn't used to.
Get to know back,
I'd
Carl.
scan the new shipments to take inventory. Then I'd bring the items out to the floor and stock shelves with the new items.
I have no power. You do not touch me,
Back and
fam.
forth from the back warehouse section to the main floor stocking shelves, sometimes using the forklift. I was scanning items with the inventory gun towards the back section of the warehouse when a loud crash scared the living shit out of me. To the point that I
Andrew, how much was
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this pause for a minute. I'm just gonna make myself a drink. Andrew, Elliot, you take charge.
Okay, we just talk about water.
700, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
700 horsepower.
Right, this doesn't look like 700, but it actually is.
Great, what color is it? Oh, for God's sake!
It is, it's 700.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It's a Ferrari.
Yeah, sure.
Mine's a Lotus.
Wait. Let me try to, can put it in manual, see if we can do like shift gear, launch control. Now watch this. I hold both my things down, so it's gear up and down. And no, don't wait. Does it work? Wait. I don't think it works.
I don't.
Let me change it back. I'm back. Let's switch.
Okay. Let's race.
I raced with this one yesterday, but you still beat me, remember?
No, I can't remember.
It's because that car's dead light.
Yeah, my
Tell you
car,
what.
yeah.
Because this car's like 2,000, yours is like 1,000. Ready?
Yeah.
I'll beep. Wait, what's beep? This beep, right? But
Yeah.
oh, see, I told you. You beat me yesterday as well.
I think my top speed's like 250.
I can maybe catch up to you. I'm not sure. Actually, my top speed's not even 250. I'm gonna go back.
I
Oh, I know
got to my
car.
top speed.
I got a car. I can perk.
Still doing 260. Struggling at 259, 260.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, hi, Callum. Hi. Welcome back.
I was literally gone for like 2 minutes.
Where are you?
I got your boy got some crisps.
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 What kind?
Fuck.
When booking a trip, you might be thinking to yourself, what else could
The controller landed on my foot.
What?
My PS4 controller landed on my foot. Fuck.
Oh, never mind. You have enough one.
Yeah, but this is my right foot.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
Jump
right-footed.
around.
I'm right-footed.
Come, hop on one foot and jump around your room.
be?
I originally just did. No, why has it gone to Walmart stores? I paused it.
Andrew, I've got this car now.
Okay.
Oh, I don't care. I'm moving on. Oh, actually, no, man. I'll get back to where I was
I'm out of my way.
because I was like 9 minutes in or something like that. I don't know. I'll just keep on my view though.
You like it? It's a McLaren.
Right, it was here.
Yeah.
To the point that I jumped and turned around midair. Big box that was gone with a large pile.
So I'm just eating. Your boy's having some ready salted
The
crisps.
box's contents didn't spill out. The box was still intact.
Who do you think
So I
will
went to
win?
get the forklift to lift the packages back up onto the
I
pallet.
don't know, this one's quite fast.
It was at this
Yeah.
point I smelled a funky odor.
Don't
But
know.
it wasn't the most uncommon thing.
Oh
ever.
my god! Oh my god! This even just begun.
Okay.
At some point later that night, I turned the corner into the paint aisle and saw someone walking all the way down at the other side. They were dressed in dark clothes. No one else was
Oh,
supposed to be in
come
the
on.
store, and they weren't wearing work clothes.
Wait, I
So I
can't
shouted, "Hey!" They turned around, and when they saw me, they took off running down an intersecting aisle. Naturally, I yelled again and started chasing after him. Of course, when I got to the intersecting aisle, he was nowhere to be seen.
It's quite fast though,
He
isn't
could
it?
have been in any aisle by then.
Yeah.
Still, I did one quick jog down the middle aisle to look through all the
What's our
intersecting
speed?
aisles, but I didn't see anyone.
Like 230.
I called anyone who I thought
mine's
could have possibly
260.
been on duty, but nobody even
Now,
picked up.
if you beat me back, then I'm moving
I
first.
was at a loss for who that could be.
Oh,
I had to assume it was an intruder. I returned to the warehouse, and as I walked through the doors, I heard another crash from the back section of the warehouse. I ran in that direction and discovered something had fallen from the same pile of pallets and boxes. That was it. I had to run and grab a ladder to go climb up the stack of boxes. When I got to the top, I realized there was a perimeter, or wall rather, of packages and boxes surrounding one big hole. In this hole, there was a homeless-looking man dressed in all black. The same man I had just seen. This was where the odor from earlier was coming from. He looked at me, and I looked back at him,
I'm back
speechless.
now.
I didn't know what to
I'll just
say.
change my car right there.
He got up and seemed as though he were coming to lunge at me. I quickly stepped down the ladder low enough to where I could jump off, and I ran down the aisle of the warehouse and stopped. I got on the phone with the police, and a couple officers showed up 15 minutes later. Of course, the little secret home that man had made between boxes was empty now. He evacuated with all this stuff. Camera footage later revealed that man had been staying in that little secret spot he created for a whole week.
A whole
No
week?
one really checks the camera footage unless
Oh my
there's a
God.
reason to. That's how he got away with it unnoticed for so long.
Andrew, no, this time you shouldn't be me.
Good, yeah, he was there for a whole
I shouldn't
week.
say that.
He was there for a whole week. Really?
Oh, come on.
Okay, so now, next one we'll be watching
Do you remember
Vacation.
this one, Andrew?
Sadly.
Ready?
Sadly.
Ready?
Yeah.
Get ready to say bye-bye.
Bye.
The stream won't be as long as the other ones were. Just saying.
Bye.
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 My girlfriend and I love skiing. It's how
Is
we
it fast,
met.
Andrew?
Bye-bye.
So last year, during both of our vacation times, we
Andrew,
lived
is it
in
fast?
a one-bedroom cabin in Colorado by Vail
Watch out,
Mountain.
Steve.
Tuna. Oh, let's watch this
Andrew,
one.
if you want to
Watch
tell-
this one.
310.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oi!
Okay.
Shush!
It's fire.
Sorry, one.
Burn it.
My name is Aiden. I live in rural
Ready?
Vermont with
Blah,
my
blah, blah,
parents
blah,
and
blah.
two brothers. One weekend,
Okay,
when my
now.
parents were gone,
Yeah.
my grandma had us take a little trip.
You can't go past me.
Shush. I'm trying to watch. Hello.
Bye.
Crushed.
Do you mind being quiet for me, please?
No, I don't really mind, do you?
I do.
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
What did you say, Carl?
Can you be quiet? I'm like, can you at least talk? Like, I can't be asked.
Okay. So, Elliot.
Not whispering, but like,
Okay,
speak when you actually need to. You don't need to speak every 5 seconds.
we're not.
You literally are. You've been taught. I barely even heard what these guys were saying.
Over to her house for the weekend. She has money, so she lives on a nice big private property, and she has things for us to do there. It was the closest thing to a vacation that we'd get all summer. I'm the oldest, and I was 15 at the time, so I guess my parents still didn't fully trust us to be left home alone at that time. Me and my younger brother were playing basketball out front until the sun was just starting to set.
Oh, wait there a second. I need to
After that, we went inside and ate dinner. My grandma later called me down from my room because we left the door to the Morton building open.
Well done, mate.
That confused me because we didn't even go into the Morton building.
Okay, no mind then.
I went downstairs to the dining room window where I could see that the door was in fact open. It was dark out there now, but the light above the door was on and made it easy to see the opening. I called up to my two brothers, who both claimed they didn't open it. I expressed concern to my grandma, suggesting maybe somebody had broken in. She overreacted, as she does with everything. I went to the front door and looked out the glass up top, and literally screamed, "Holy shit." My grandma yelled, "What's wrong?" and started freaking out. I told her I saw a man just standing at the bottom step of the front porch.
Ah!
She came over to look for herself, and then started yelling to call the cops.
Bloody
I
hell.
told her I'm gonna go outside and confront him, but she literally would not let me.
No, you will
She
not
would
go
cry and
out
beg
there.
me
You
not to
will
open the
die.
door, and even tugged on my arm each time I tried to grab the doorknob. I finally agreed to call the cops instead.
John,
and
boy,
waited
do the
outside.
doorknob.
Has 2 gears.
My grandma got on the phone, almost crying to the operator, kind of overreacting by stating that somebody is going to break into our house.
Do you like it?
I sat in the dining room looking out the window.
No,
watching
I'm
the
basically
van.
doing what the grandma is doing, like screaming her heads off.
My grandma wouldn't allow my two younger
Yeah.
brothers to even come downstairs. The blackness of the man's figure standing out there was the only thing darker than the surrounding ambience. Finally, the man turned and walked past the window I was sitting by, seemingly circling to the back of the house. We tried to follow through the house, watching him through every window possible, until we lost him completely.
Nah, one.
We were in the den of the house, looking through the back window, but he was nowhere in sight.
One.
We had nothing to tell the police when they arrived, other than someone was standing at our front porch. They apparently had been in our Morton building, and they walked around back near the trees and disappeared. Nothing unusual was found in the Morton building, and they couldn't find the man anywhere on the property. They told us to call them back if we see them again, because realistically, there was nothing they could do. My grandma insisted we stay upstairs, and she would sleep down there for the night. Me and my brothers were playing on the GameCube that we brought along upstairs at around 10 o'clock, when we heard my grandmother's heart-killing scream coming from downstairs.
Oh my god.
We all panicked and sprinted all the way down to the den, where we saw our grandma pointing into the pitch-black office.
No, I am.
She said there was someone in there.
You have.
I closed the door and told my brothers to help me lean up against it while Grandma once again called the cops. The cops arrived, and to our surprise, found the man laying on our grandma's office couch. He was very open about his intentions, spending the night in the warmth of the house.
Oh my god, bro.
There were 2 windows that you couldn't exit from in that office, meaning the door we were blocking was the only exit. He admitted he simply entered the house through the den window, which was not locked. My grandma is 92 now. She's always been a skittish, worrisome little thing. But this event only made her that much more paranoid with just about everything.
Oh, you're right. Bloody Call of Duty Warzone or something, I don't know.
What?
Nothing!
I was vacationing in the Bahamas when I was 14 with some family friends. My friend and I were getting some henna tattoos at the hotel, and there was this guy lingering around us. But we didn't think much of it because a lot of people would stop to see what was going on. After mine was done, I told my friend and her mom I was going to go back to the room to get ready for dinner. There were 2 ways to the other side of the hotel, either inside through a bunch of small stores or outside along the pool. I walked through the inside and got to the elevator, where I saw the guy who had been watching us already at the elevator.
Yep.
We got on together, and he gestured for me to choose my floor button first.
Where were you?
I clicked it, but he didn't choose another floor. Alarms start going off in my head. But what could I do? I was stuck in an elevator.
Why are you showing video footage of that?
I have no idea, Carl.
Oh my god.
The elevator stopped on my floor, and I started walking to my room.
God, Nitro!
In this hotel, most of the rooms face the ocean, so to the right in this hallway were just windows. I was in the very last room on that floor, and I could see the guy following me about 10 feet behind. About 2 doors from my room, he ran up and grabbed me. I kicked and screamed, and he dropped onto the floor. I ran to the room and locked myself in. After talking with security and giving a description, they found the guy and found out that he had actually been following multiple younger women in the building.
I'm behind you.
Oh, behind me.
Okay, last story of this bit of the video,
You like it?
Yeah.
It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
I took a
yeah.
trip with my wife Allison to a top of the mountains resort a few hours from our house. Out of respect for the family-run resort, I won't be mentioning the name.
Ready?
It was a couples weekend, so the itinerary would be heavily catered to adults rather than its usual family orientation. The resort had a very old-fashioned, country-ish feel to it. Everything was built from wood. Our room was huge. It was actually 2 rooms combined to 1, with the door that usually separates the 2 having been left open. The first night was actually a singles mingle night in the basement club just below the dining hall, even though it was meant to be a couples weekend. So we just played some late-night shuffleboarding, conversed with a few other young couples, and drank at the bar for a bit while listening to an amateur musician playing guitar up on the stage.
Ready, Andrew?
Yeah.
When we got back to our room at around 12:30, there was a rather disgusting smell. A new smell that wasn't there earlier. It smelled kind of skunky. Allison kind of playfully smacked my chest and accused me of smoking pot. However, I assured her I haven't even done so since I was in college. Allison went to the front desk in the main building and requested a different...
Wait a minute.
How much
Like
was
what?
power to that car?
room.
What?
They denied the
How much
request as
horsepower
most of the
is
rooms were
that
booked.
car?
But they did send someone up to our
1,550.
room who agreed it smelled
I
funky
have
in there.
700.
The smell was mostly coming from the attached extra room that we weren't
Is that
sleeping
rollerfish?
in. He offered us a partial discount to our bill for the inconvenience
You
and
got
sprayed
50,
some
I got you.
Febreze
You
from
got
the
50.
closet around the room. We took his
Go to
suggestion to keep the
60,
door
60.
separating the two rooms closed, as a
Okay,
skunk
fine,
might
I'll
have
do it.
gotten into the other room.
Say that. Go 60. Keep
Oh.
going 60.
We went to sleep shortly after.
Keep going. Wait. Go 60 then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa!
Oh.
It's the
I'm gonna win.
turning. Well, yeah, obviously, you're in the Lamborghini. Oh.
I crashed.
Oh.
Callum?
What?
Nothing.
Can you two be quiet? I can barely hear this.
Okay, we win.
Good. It only took you like an hour.
Or at least tried to. As a few minutes after turning out the lights, me and Allison both heard a consistent thud-like sound every few seconds coming from the left of the bed in an adjacent
I don't think
room.
you should play Forza while doing a stream, because this is not like a very good thing.
What?
I can't be arsed, man.
We tried to ignore it and just wait it out, hoping it would stop, but it just became too annoying. I was sure it was some kind of rodent making the noise in the next room over. I took a broom as a weapon and went into the connected room. I checked in the closet and under the bed. Nothing. The sound had stopped as well. I was heading back to our main room.
Hurry up! What's with the climax?
I didn't turn my head fully in fear of what I knew I was going to see.
Picking the car.
But through my peripheral vision, I saw a very tall, black figure-type object in the corner of the room. After locking the door connecting the two rooms, we once again phoned the front desk, and they immediately sent the owner of the resort up with a gun. The door to the hallway on the other side of the room was open, meaning the thing I saw in the corner was a person, and they made a break for it as soon as I left the room. The owner actually told us that we were smart to call, as there had actually been some creeps coming to the resort, stealing food from the cafeteria, and sneaking into people's rooms at night.
Right.
I think so.
Oh, you've got to be joking! Why would you end it off like that? Oh my god,
Hurry up.
that's like the worst time. Oh my god, bro.
No, that's not it.
I'm trying to find another one to watch.
What's it? This one? I think it was. What? I'm here.
Yeah, okay, I'm just doing something.
What is it? Hey, our stream's
In
here.
this car wheelie.
Hey, the stream's here. Hey.
Wait, you're watching the stream on your...
No. If you listen, I can see our stream in the Mr. Knight.
Me, Andrew.
Oh, never mind. Oh, Tall keeping his doorbell camera, Chris. Ooh.
Andrew, did I see a wheelie?
Yeah.
Remember the feeling.
Oh, for God's sake!
Those seasons have a made.
Oh. It didn't work with it.
Hello, geezers!
Hello.
Wait, what are you laughing at?
That.
This video was captured by a Reddit user's doorbell camera.
Thanks.
He claims to have woken up to his dog going crazy outside.
Rawr.
followed by a ring. Saying motion was detected. At
Motion was detected at my door. Help me now.
Treated to nothing but an eyeball looking directly into his camera, and a man whispering and mumbling to himself.
What the hell is that?
Oh my god, that's... Why is he so close to the camera?
Get out of my
He
face!
needs to knock and ring the doorbell.
Imagine this video like that.
He then begins
Get out of my
at the
face
corner
right
of the
now
window,
before I go
all the
on
while
my...
still mumbling and whispering to himself.
Yo, have you seen my dog? I swear he says, where's my dog?
After the homeowner
Where's
threatens
my
to call the
doggy?
police, the man gets defensive and claims he was just looking for his dog.
Oh, it was his
Immediately
dog.
Fido.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I was just looking for my dog, Fido.
Fido! I don't believe you, mate.
Andrew, you're actually getting beat by this.
Yeah, how much horsepower for that?
1,000.
Oh, that's one. Crushed. Wait, how much horsepower do I have?
In this video, we see a man seemingly waiting to be led into a house. Whether it's his house or not is unknown.
915.
As he waits by the door,
Bro.
a strange animal-like transparent figure can
Do
be
you
seen
mind?
floating towards the door. And as it reaches and passes the man,
What do you think?
I think they're talking too much
Yes.
about Forza Horizon 4.
I don't think you should play Forza when we do these streams because it's not really a good game.
Okay, let's play GTA 5.
That's even worse.
Okay, what about that?
Why do you not play separate games? Because you don't have to talk to each other.
I know, right out. Elliot play
Wait, Tom,
GTA and I
Tom.
play Forza.
I'm here.
And why don't Elliot play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege?
I'm here, Andrew.
Play what?
I'm just saying because I could barely hear these. So I think like in tomorrow's stream, I think you both should play different separate games because like
Okay.
how'd you why are you not going to 64? Why are you not going to 64?
Well, how about if you just do the stream by yourself?
No.
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 No. No. No.
Why?
No.
Because I'm not.
Why?
All
I
of
asked you
these
to take that
together.
doing streams by myself.
What?
I said, don't you like doing streams by yourself?
No.
Oh. Oh.
Because it's not as much fun.
Oh. Oh.
turns, possibly reacting to a sound you may have heard.
Andrew,
Yes.
I'm just getting to festival.
What the hell is that?
Okay. That's called grass.
No, there's a ghost thing.
Can't be a ghost.
Shut up.
These are two clips that were likely taken back during the entire clown epidemic of 2016.
Don't you give up?
Wait a minute, was there a clown epidemic of
Dressed as a clown
2016?
with a small sword,
Oh my
walking
God.
around by the front door for a bit and running off after ringing the
Okay, a
doorbell.
makeup.
That's Ryan. I found Ryan.
Can do you know what sword is
Door
called?
for a bit
Hold
and
on,
running
a machete.
off after ringing the doorbell.
Okay, wait.
Hold on, Elliot, look at the stream and see what I'm looking at.
Check.
Tell me when you've done that.
Yeah, okay, right there. Oh my god!
It's Ryan. I found Ryan.
Wow,
I found Ryan.
that's a clown. That's not Ryan.
Well, it could be Ryan. You don't never know.
I mean, it looked like his hair before.
Yeah, that did look like his hair beforehand, but he could wear like a honky nose. It sounds like a duck. Yo, get back off, geezer. Oh, you're hard, aren't you? Oh.
I'm hard on, yes, I am.
Shut up.
Similarly, in this next clip, someone dressed as a clown can be seen standing in the distance, looking at the front door. After a while, he approaches the door, seems to stare into the doorbell camera for a few seconds, then walks away. Whether these were
Then
pranks meant
he
to
gets
scare the
murdered from
homeowners,
behind.
most people wouldn't want to open their doors to these two.
Oh, you're hard. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye, Crown.
Okay, that's just a clown with balloons.
Balloons.
Hello?
Balloons.
Hello.
I can't hear you, what?
Hello.
Hello.
You know what I used to call balloons as a child?
Cocoon.
Baboon.
Baboon.
I said, baboon. You deaf kid.
A baboon.
I still do.
Um,
Can I have a baboon?
Can I have a baboon, please, fam?
Can I have a baboon, please?
Can I have a baboon? Can I have a baboon, please, fam? Hey. Back off, geezer. Bye, baboon. Bye, Crown.
I dare to do an impression of a baboon.
In this
Are they
video,
It would be
monkeys?
very funny.
Are they monkeys? Are baboons monkeys?
Yes.
Oh!
What do you think?
I hit my nipple.
What?
I think the stream's delayed. I don't know if the stream's delayed. Ready? Andrew, you might want to watch.
Okay, I'm watching.
Ah!
And now you're doing it.
Ah, my nipple.
Oh,
I
terrible.
keep forgetting about the stream delay. It's weird because I've had you watching the stream and you on the call as well because there's no delay for us. But when you watch the stream, there's like a 5-10 seconds delay.
the man in the dark hoodie seen
Yeah.
here apparently rang the doorbell and no one answered.
I know.
The man who lives in this house was wearing
I know.
headphones before it couldn't hear the doorbell. So
Your
the
balls
man
never drop,
in
your
the
balls
white
never drop,
hoodie
your balls never drop,
He
your
returned with his
You're
friend in
so
the white hoodie
funny,
around
Cal.
15
More funny than
minutes
Andrew is.
The man in the dark
I
hoodie
know.
attempts to kick in the door, while his friend in the white hoodie
He
stands by.
laughed, he agreed.
The man who owns the house is
Andrew,
able to hear the loud bangs as the eccentric burglar's foot hitting the door, and he yells out something unintelligible that scares
What?
the two men off.
Nothing! The hell up right now.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Andrew's
Why
balls
is
never drop.
he
Andrew's balls never drop. Andrew's balls never drop. Cause he's
In
angry.
this video, the camera catches a shirtless man approaching the door.
Oi!
But instead of actually ringing the bell or knocking
Yeah?
on the door, he pretends to knock
Nothing.
on the door. What you can't see on the screen is a car that's waiting for the man in front of the house.
You're
According to the
not
homeowner,
funny.
Oh yeah,
he
Andrew,
sees knocking
do you
the
think
car
I'm funny?
waiting in
Do you
the
think
car
I'm
off
funny?
camera later on. It's likely that the shirtless man was forced
most
to
of the
do
time.
something by the person
Yeah.
in the car. Clearly something that he doesn't want to do, given that he fakes an entire conversation with the homeowner. All the while checking to make sure the person in the car can
You
see
will
him
be
talking.
hard.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Andrew's never drop. Andrew's balls never drop. Andrew's balls never drop. My balls.
It was apparent he
You
and
boo.
the person in the car were looking
And
for a person.
Andrew's
named
balloons
Matt.
never drop, Andrew's
They
balloons
thought
never
that
drop,
in
yeah,
this
Andrew's
house.
balloons never drop, his
Wow.
I can only
balloons.
imagine what
Andrew's
this
balls
man
never
planned
drop.
to do to this mad person.
Andrew's balloons never drop.
Andrew's balloons.
Andrew's baboons never dropped.
In this video, the
Andrew's
doorbell
baboons.
camera detects
Baboons never drop, fam.
seemingly nothing appears in the frame
Okay, then.
except for a small white orb that floats across the screen. Some paranormal investigators have referred to orbs appearing in pictures and videos from allegedly
Yeah, okay,
paranormal
aw.
sources.
Oi!
Apparently, the orb in this video is significant enough to trip the motion sensors of the camera system.
Hi, my name's Andrew, and I'm lonely all the time.
Oh,
Yes, you are.
This one isn't a video, but rather a pretty disturbing
Stop
picture caught by a
lying.
Redditor's doorbell camera.
I'm no.
After being woken up by a notification on their phone, they checked it to see a message saying your doorbell detected a visitor. After checking the app, they didn't see anything.
Yeah.
And as anyone would, assumed it was
Yeah.
maybe a bug
Tomorrow
or a
at school,
small
yeah.
animal that tripped the
Yeah.
motion sensor.
Yeah.
However, the Redditor received more notifications.
I'll trip you up in the same spot I tripped Carl.
After checking the app again, was faced with this disturbing image.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Andrew, look. I'll just turn it back to me. I'll just turn it back to me. What the hell is that?
What the hell is that?
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
A creepy
I
son of a...
think Andrew has just lost his
And
appetite.
Elliot, look what I'm looking at. Right,
I didn't really want to.
when you look at it now.
Wait there. Okay then.
I'm gonna s-
Whether it's even a male or a female is almost impossible to tell. But perhaps the most disturbing part of the image
Is it
is the
watching
shape
you,
and
Cameron?
distance of the person's eyes. It's not something anyone
Cubian!
would ever want to see at their front door.
Being watching you.
What?
I
In
said, is
this
anybody
video,
watching
you
you?
see someone wearing a mask
Yeah,
approaching the door and covering the doorbell with a piece of tape.
Who is it?
The homeowner got an alert that motion
don't know.
was detected on the porch, and upon checking the footage, was ready to
Don't
grab
know.
his gun. It's not
Oh, you
known
do
what was
know.
done while
I
the tape was
don't
covering the
know.
camera.
I would have told
Eventually,
you.
one side of the tape peeled off,
Would you?
revealing the person in the mask was gone. The homeowner
Andrew,
doesn't know if
never
it was
jump,
simply
Andrew,
kids
never
playing a
jump.
prank or someone who meant him and his family harm.
Ah,
This video shows exactly
Andrew,
why you
no.
should always check who's outside your door before
What?
opening it.
I can eat crisps.
Oh, that's crisps.
This doorbell camera
Everyone
caught
says
2 men in
that.
front of the house. One of them approaching
Okay.
the front door and ringing the doorbell,
What?
armed with a gun.
Nothing.
He attempts to hide his face as he approaches the door, then hides off to the side, waiting for someone to open up. The other man walks down the sidewalk, waiting for his friend to do whatever he was about to do.
Callum.
But luckily,
What?
nobody answered the door.
Nothing.
This homeowner's camera captured 2 suspicious men
What?
pull up in their driveway and wait outside their front door. The
Where
one on the
did
left quickly
that-
notices the camera, and the 2 flee.
I just never jump. Come, you solid.
But not even 15 minutes later, the 2 pull up into the homeowner's driveway
Come,
again,
you're solid.
having apparently decided they'd
No.
go through with the break-in anyway.
Hey, mommy,
This
guy.
time, one of them immediately attempts to kick the door down, but the homeowner is ready this time and speaks through the doorbell speaker, claiming the police are on their way, scaring the 2 off for good this time.
Well, that worked.
On September 10th, 2018, a Florida man wearing a bulletproof vest and carrying an assault rifle rang his neighbor's
Not
doorbell
yet.
at 4 in the morning. The homeowner
God,
dragged her
yeah.
2 children
1
and stayed
hour,
put in the back
18 minutes, and like 30
After spotting
seconds.
the man on her
Yeah,
security
35
camera,
seconds.
She immediately called the police and her
Until what?
husband, who was out of town for work.
That's how long we've been recording for.
Roughly 25 minutes later, the police arrived. The man
18
faced
minutes.
aggravated assault.
An hour and
charges.
18 minutes.
The homeowner said the daughter of the unnamed
Oh,
man
say
had
18
stayed at their
minutes.
home recently,
That's not been
claiming
18
she was
minutes,
afraid
G.
of her own father. At some off hour in the night, this man's doorbell camera captures a mysterious,
never
transparent,
dropped.
blurry figure slowly moving down the sidewalk across the street.
Andrew's never dropped.
What the hell? What the hell is that?
Yo, mom.
Shut up. I can't see it.
What? They're walking.
Yeah, I can't see it. It's not a human, I don't think.
It looks like.
I can barely see it.
Cows.
Shut up.
Get off.
Shut up, love.
Is it? Yeah, I can't say it anymore.
I zoomed in. It zoomed
Mostly
in.
resembles a human, and that's what most may assume. But the weird part of this one
Andrew
is
has
that after
never
reviewing the
it's
footage,
It
the
just
homeowner asked
appeared
the
out
neighbor
of
who
nowhere.
also had a camera to check their
What?
footage at the same time.
If
And
you're
their
watching
footage
the
didn't
stream,
reveal
then
the
we'll
figure
find
walking
out.
down the sidewalk.
Oh, sorry.
Why is that? It just vanishes after that car comes out of nowhere.
Magic.
It just come out of nowhere.
No, magic.
No, magic doesn't exist in these stories, geezer.
Does.
No,
Does.
no,
Does.
not,
Does.
not, does not, does
Does.
not, not, no,
Does.
no, 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 no.
Yes. Does.
No, no, no,
Does.
no, 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 no,
Does.
no, 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 no,
Does.
no, 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 no.
Does.
No.
Does.
Shut up.
Does. 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 Does.
Okay, I know that I'm not gonna have
Does.
this stream. Oh my god, be quiet. So, okay, we'll watch one more video.
So,
Ah. Can you stop talking over me?
you want me to start talking earlier?
Stop talking over me.
Start?
Oh, I can't be arsed.
I'm joking.
Well, you annoy me now, so shut up. So,
Okay.
watch one more video for this stream, and that is 3 disturbing true birthday horror stories.
What?
3 disturbing true birthday horror stories.
Great.
So something scary happened on some these. Where did he go?
I'm just gonna put my headset down.
Oh my god. Can't be arsed, man. Okay,
He always says that.
come on, bro. We're in the middle of streaming, bro. What are you doing, bro?
Yep. Guess what he put? Just text me.
What?
My headset died.
Oh my god. Right, we're gonna have to finish the stream with just us two then. We're gonna have to watch this. We're gonna end the stream with just us two. Well, we've got one more video to watch, and then I'll end the stream. I know it's shorter than the last one, but I don't want it to be that long. Tomorrow's stream might be a bit longer, I don't know.
For my friend Ryan's 21st birthday, I threw him a surprise party at my house. I invited all of our friends in our group.
Happy
plus some
birthday,
acquaintances and
geezer!
friends of friends who were brought along.
No,
My parents weren't home for the night, so it worked out nicely.
No happy birthday. No,
The
no,
peak
no.
of the night was when Ryan walked in the door and all of us got to scream surprise. It was a Friday night, so mostly everyone drank a decent amount. I tried not to get too drunk, just so I could stay alert in case anyone was doing something dumb in my parents' house.
What?
We had cake and other
No.
desserts set up for Ryan too.
Nothing!
I did a lot of walking around offering cake and beers to everyone, even people I'd never met before, including one guy with long blonde hair and a football shirt sitting on my couch, and some dude
No.
who looked a few years older sitting on my grandma's old
No.
rocking chair that she gave to my mom. I whispered into Ryan's ear at some point that half these random dudes that our friends brought over looked either kind of creepy or odd. He agreed with me a bit over-enthusiastically, but that's probably because he was a lot drunker than I was. The night progressed and everyone got drunker, and everyone was doing increasingly silly and dumb things.
Yes, I am.
The guy who was still in the rocking chair started to hum a song really loudly and obnoxiously. The rest of us just watched and found it hilarious for some reason.
Yes, because he's
Then the guy with the long blonde hair started to
No,
sing
no,
a
no,
completely
doorknob.
different song, and everyone else kind of just joined along.
No, he's a
It was a
doorknob.
room full of drunk 20-something-year-olds singing very loudly. It was a fun time, but eventually it had to end. People started leaving one by one as they sobered up. A couple of people stayed the night because they were too drunk to drive, including Ryan and our friend
naughty,
Sean.
naughty.
Naughty,
in the
naughty,
living
do
room
not
with
drink.
We left the TV on with the movie The Hangover on in the background.
The Hangover.
I suddenly thought to ask the two.
I love that
Those
film.
two guys who had been in the living room on the couch and in the rocking chair most of the night. Sean said the guy with the long blonde hair was a friend of one of our other friends.
Oh yeah.
As far as the guy in the rocking chair, neither of them had a clue. I decided to text everyone in the group chat we had made prior to the surprise party to find out who was friends with this creepy dude in the rocking chair. One by one, our friends said they had no idea. It seemed everyone assumed he knew someone there.
Your mom.
Apparently that wasn't the case. I was waiting on 2 more friends to answer, but I was pretty sure one of them had to have known him. Anyway, Sean and Ryan fell asleep quickly, so I decided to go to sleep too.
Good job.
I woke up an hour later though. I guess to the
Hold on, so there's like any scary imagery because yeah, there is one. So I'm just gonna keep on my view.
I checked my phone, which was sitting on my chest. There were
Hello?
a bunch of texts from the group chat. To put it short, every single person in the group chat said they had no idea who that was.
Yo,
I
mom,
sat up
that's
to
who
let
it
my
is.
sleep get better.
Oh hi Andrew, Andrew's in the stream. What's up, geezer? Your headphones died, I know.
And hid in plain sight for hours. I suddenly looked around the living room, lit up by the glow of the TV. I felt as if my entire house was unsafe, and that we weren't alone. I quietly stepped out from the living room.
Don't wanna
towards the
walk,
kitchen.
because I'm not a scary imagery.
I went over to the
I know
tiny
your
hall
headset
and
died,
separates the kitchen
Rogers.
from the 3 bedrooms on the first
I'm not
floor.
walking.
Still using the glow from the TV. in the
No,
living
no,
room
no,
as a
you
light source
cannot
to
touch
navigate.
me.
I think because I didn't want to draw attention, I guess.
I'm hiding, YOLO.
I stepped into the hall and
Yo,
froze.
bro.
I was pretty sure I could see something at the end of the hall.
Oh crap, I just backed out. That's a bit stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And I'm just gonna get.
really clever.
I got back to the living room and shook my 2 friends away.
I know, Andrew, you said that. I've said that like
Whispered
3
to them
times
and
already,
sent them to the
fam.
house with us. Got
Callum,
on the phone
What?
with the police and talked as
But
low as I could to the phone so that the woman on the other end could still hear me. And as I was on the phone, I saw the creepy guy from earlier, the guy who was up
This...
in the rocking chair all night. Suddenly he'd walk out to the living room, look at us sitting there, past us, and walk out the front door. My friends were too. I told the 911 operator that the intruder just left my house.
Yo.
She said lock all the doors.
Yo, mom is in my house.
A cop came by for a few minutes
who's in your house?
just to check.
Yo, mom.
After he left, my friends and I found a trail of blood stains on the carpet in the hallway.
Okay, we're good.
The stains led to the end of the hall.
Okay, we're
and I
good.
saw him.
Okay, we'll just see if there's any more imagery like that, fam.
This is more imagery like that.
No, not really.
standing.
No.
Then it just stopped. Needless to say, no sleep was
There's no
had
more
that night.
imagery.
Right, there's no more like scary imagery that like random dudes pop up and that.
Random dudes pop up in that. That's a good sentence.
I'm sure we
I
all
know.
have those
I
moments
will
when
pass my
child
English
and it's
exams.
Uncomfortable to think about.
Yeah.
How we were so young
First
and
try.
innocent and unknowing to something
Yeah.
bad that was about to happen.
Definitely not 31st.
I was in the 1st grade. It was either a Friday or a Saturday night. All I know is we
No,
didn't
I
have
don't
school
think you'll
the
get on
next
first
day.
try, but I think you might get on
My
second
friend's
try.
mom set up a little party for his birthday at a local bowling alley.
Wow.
All his friends and their parents were there, and we were sectioned off into different lanes to play with different groups. I wasn't having a lot of fun, mainly because I stunk at bowling, and still do to this day.
Nothing.
I remember complaining and crying to my mom that I didn't want to play anymore. And I think one of the kids started taking my turn for me. There was a back
Wait,
room
you were
section
getting
off to the
trashed
party
at
with a bunch of
bowling,
snacks, sweets, and sodas. So while my mom was talking to some of the other parents, I think that's when I snuck to that back room to fill my stomach with cupcakes and other sweets. There was a door leading to the outside in this room. It led to the back of the building, I guess.
Can you hear me right now?
The next thing I
Andrew,
remember
can you hear
was
Elliot?
the moment a man was standing at the doorway telling me to come outside and check something out. To this day, it still makes me cringe, thinking back and remembering that I actually listened to the random man and went out there.
Away from
Upon stepping outside, the
Answer.
man knelt down to my level so that we were face to face. Then he pointed at a truck that was running maybe 5 yards
It's a
away.
white van, uh-oh.
I remember he said he had the rest of the sweets and snacks in the back of his truck, and he needed help unloading it.
No.
He also offered.
Oi,
to
Rogers, can you hear Elliot?
Now, I'm sure in my 6-year-old mindset, I was thinking about how
Yo,
cool I
mom.
looked and how jealous all the other kids would
What?
be.
I drunk.
I followed the man to his truck. He
It's a
opened
white
the back
van,
door for me
uh-oh.
and pointed at a big black plastic bag sitting in his back seat. I climbed into the truck, and the next thing I remember was the horrific, ear-piercing scream of a woman. It was
No,
my
you
mom,
can't.
Standing at the back doorway of the bowling alley, screaming my name over and
You
over.
can't.
Oh, yes, you
I
can.
ran
No,
toward
man.
him,
You meant to
grabbed
put
me, and
yes.
held me tight as I heard the sound of tires
Okay.
skidding out, followed by a truck speeding away. I turned to look, and the truck was already gone.
Oh, yeah, he meant yes.
My mom was in tears, scolding me. A few other parents and kids came out, and it turned into a huge scene.
Oh,
It was a
my God.
traumatizingly embarrassing experience for me. The bowling alley had to shut operations for the night, and the party had to be cut short. I've asked my mom about this story so many times. She said the police arrived after my dad picked me up, and my mom told the police everything I told her. She also got a decent look at the man and his truck, so she gave a
join what?
description to the police as well.
What?
To join what?
My invite.
Oh, no, I think well, you only he can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, nothing was ever heard as far as the police catching him.
Oh my
All I have
God!
to say is, if any of you are parents, burn the phrase "don't talk to strangers" into your kids' heads.
Why? Why is this always a constant thing? They never catch the dude that did it. It's annoying, fam. Oh,
Actually,
I
at the motorway.
bloody know the what?
Tell me what Andrew says.
Okay.
Bookings take care of themselves. So you
I
can spend
bet
the time
no.
creating more right.
So if okay, Andrew, accept Elliot's invite if you did not hear that. Okay, last story of this video.
No, he's accepted. I said, is he at the motorway?
Oh, you had the motorway. That's okay. Here's the last story of the video, and the last story of the stream as well.
For my son's 12th birthday, my wife and I threw him a little party in the backyard.
Oh, goody goody,
We
yum
invited the whole
yum.
family, as we usually did for any of our kids' birthdays, and let him invite all of his friends too.
Ooh, that's
We live in
nice. I
rural
didn't
New
ask them,
Jersey,
mate.
so our backyard connects to forest on two sides.
Let's go now.
We also have a pretty big property.
Andrew,
which
are
allows
you
us to
on
place out a bunch of
motorway?
tables on the grass with food and refreshments. The little party went into the night. Most of our guests left, but closer family and some of our friends stayed late. It was probably 8 o'clock. The mosquitoes were out in full force, so I decided to run over to the shed at the far end of the backyard by the woods to fetch the
He has.
torches.
Huh?
I grabbed like
Andrew,
6
just
torches
put he
and set
has.
them on the grass while I went back in to look for
Yeah.
fuel.
Yes,
However, while I was in the
I'm
shed,
not coming
I
to you.
heard steps in the woods.
he's coming to you now,
I
Andrew.
stopped what I was doing to take a look out there, but honestly, it was just too dark to see out into the woods. After finding the fuel, I went back to the part of the yard everyone else was at and pitched the torches into the ground. The 6 torches gave off a decent amount of light while keeping us safe from the blood-sucking pests. There were about 6 kids left, including my son, and they all wanted to play hide-and-seek in the woods. My wife and I allowed it, just making sure to tell them to stay close to the tree line. My son and his friends went to play their little game in the woods, which left the rest of us to sit in peace for a little bit. It was a solid 15 minutes of talking with relatives and hearing the kids laughing and yelling in the near distance out in the woods. But all of a sudden, the yelling turned to screams, concerning sounding screams from the kids.
Uh-oh.
All of us looked at each other, sitting up in concern.
Oh my God.
The kids one by one came running out of the woods, yelling that there's something in there. We don't have bears or any big predatory animals around here, so that was not the first thing we assumed it to be. I told all the kids to stay near the patio area. My brother Dom and I, being the biggest men there, decided to investigate. We took a couple flashlights and off we went into the pitch black woods. The only sounds we heard around us were crickets and other night bugs. So we went deeper, and that's when we started to hear something else. It sounded like an animal at first, but as we followed the sound
Yo, mom.
to get closer, the sound started to become more human-like. We continued to walk.
Oh, there's a 10-20 second delay. Okay.
I put my arm out to stop Dom.
Okay, Rogers.
Standing in the silence now, the best way I could describe the sound we were hearing was a moaning, angry kind of sound. It sounded human, but it was
Don't
a
go
bizarre
deeper,
sound.
you idiot. What are you doing, big
We
man?
planted the leaves on the ground ahead of us. We aimed our lights over there, and there was someone or something behind the tree.
Andrew, I'm here.
Andrew, Elliot's there. It might take a little while for him to
Tom stepped
respond
forward and called
because
out.
there's a delay.
What happened next was textbook
Yeah,
horror
okay.
movie stuff.
What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Calm down.
So loud, so blood-curdling, so inhuman filled the air. I'm sure it could be heard for miles. Tom and I turned and booked it back to the property. We
Why?
waved at everyone to go inside when we made it back. Tom got on the phone with the sheriff's department.
Crap, it's
They
need to
said
hit
it
my
was probably a
controller.
wild animal. We wanted to insist it was a human, but we honestly couldn't. We to this day don't know who or what we saw and heard in those woods. But it was definitely stalking us and the kids when we were playing hide and seek. And that scream we heard, it just didn't sound human to us.
Okay, that is the end of that story. I'm gonna just turn this off. Hang on. Oh. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you won't miss when next stream comes out, which will be tomorrow. I'll schedule it. So yeah, Gucci. I only had to go for like 1 or 2 cup of tea breaks. So I want to say thank you to Andrew and Elliot for talking over the stories and
Landon's gone now, but yeah.
yeah. Yeah, next stream will be tomorrow. Yeah, as I said earlier at the start of the stream, Epic World will return Sunday. Bloody, that's the wrong word. That's the wrong sentence. Epic World will return Sunday. But there'll be double uploads, so there will be twice a week. So 2 videos this week. Bye, Andrew. YOLO. So don't worry, there will be still two videos, but it'll be 2 videos on Sundays, just so we can still get 2 videos up by the end of the week. So we're Gucci. So, what else? I don't think there was very much to say. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.